This is the sixth edition of National Documentary Short Film Festival, organized jointly by the Center for Media Studies, Thrissur, and the International Film Festival of Thrissur. The very idea of a National Documentary Short Film Festival was first brought in by the executive director of IFFT, Mr. Josepf. For all these 6 years, there was a wonderful lot of competitors from all over India, both in documentary and short film sections. This year also, there was a presence of young and eminent filmmakers from various parts of India. I'm very happy that an eminent film director, Indian film director, Mr. Girish Kasaravalli is here to give away the awards. This is actually a privilege to welcome him to the award distribution ceremony of National Documentary Short Film Festival in collaboration with the International Film Festival of Thrissur. The director of the International Film Festival of Thrissur, Mr. Krishnanunni, an eminent sound designer. He is the president of this function. I'm so happy to welcome Mr. Krishnanunni to this event. Here is Mr. K.B. Vernu, the jury comprised of Dr. Asha Joseph, or Mr. K.B. Vernu, Dr. C.P. Mohandas, and Mr. Praveen Moyal. Mr. K.B. Vernu is here to represent the jury and to discuss the comments by various members of the jury here. I'm so happy to welcome Mr. K.B. Vernu to the award distribution ceremony. We have Mr. Joseph, Executive Director of IFFT, Dr. Father Biju Alapat, the Head of the Department of Media Studies, St. Thomas College, Mr. Manoj Haridas, the Coordinator of National Documentary Short Film Festival. I welcome all of them. And I welcome the eminent filmmakers, film personalities, and film critics. And of course, spectators who always make such an event vibrant. I welcome you all spectators and film personalities here, present here. And more than that, the award winners, we have 5 awards: the best short film, best documentary, best cinematographer, best editor, and best director. The award winners and all the representative of the films are present here. I'm very happy to welcome them all. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Mr. P. Krishnanunni is an eminent sound engineer and has been serving as instrumental in designing new technologies in sound in Malayalam cinema. Let's welcome Mr. P. Krishnanunni to give the presidential address.
Good morning. Actually, first I congratulate Ndsf for conducting for the last 6 years this short film and documentary festival. Actually, I'm a sound designer, but I have also done some documentaries, and I know how difficult it is to market it. Like, usually I don't only for government, mostly government departments, but others who make documentaries for documentaries and short films. Some of them do it out of passion, and some of them get super hits in YouTube and all, but many of them find it difficult for people to see it, and they are making a venue for that. That's very nice, and I should congratulate them for that also. And again, I see that there are awards given for best director and best cinematographer and best film editor. This is quite unusual. Usually, some documentary short film festivals have only award for best film and best director. So they are recognizing the technicians also, which is absolutely important. Being a technician myself, I think it's something great that they are doing. I just talked to Guru. He said he had to watch 2 days, 2 nights, and continuously one films. It must have been a very daunting task. But I hope they have selected very good films. Will be announced soon. And again, I would like to thank them for calling me to say to some words. Thank you very much. Thanks.
Thank you, sir. Mr. K.P. Bhoomi is a well-known film critic and film journalist. He is the director of the film August Club. He served as the jury of Ndsf 2019. Let's invite him to speak a few words.
Mr. President of the Function, distinguished filmmaker Girish Kasravali, Mr. Joseph, Father Biju Alapad, Dr. C.S. my dear friends. Participating, I won't say competing, in a film festival is definitely not about winning or losing prizes. For people who judge them, it's just a matter of comparison. So, let me congratulate all those who have participated in this festival in the truest of spirits. It took me some 2 full days and a whole night to watch some 130 films to select a few of them for competition. And I would gladly say that there were not many dull moments while watching those films. The film Zari Asmaan, which won the award for best short film here. I remember watching that film in the wee hours of that day. And definitely the movie that depicts the sad state of a common man in a very delicately balanced time in India. And it's very relevant since the common man is going to voice his opinion very soon in the general elections. And many other films, I don't want to name all of them. They were all great movies. I mean, almost 85% of the movies I saw this time were really interesting and gave me some really great moments. I mean, just said. And I want to talk about this Arimpara. It's a Malayalam movie. Arimpara, in fact, this device of cinematic language is brilliantly used. It subtly goes back to some flashbacks and definitely deconstructs the image of people. That's what I understood by watching the film. And as for Bhoomi, I think that was one of the last movies I watched that morning, early morning. That definitely is a perfect example of using cinematic language. And I think you must have watched that movie, some gents from this festival. It's comparison between the fight of a teenage girl in a police station and that of a woman who is lodged in a woman's prison in a celebrated Malayalam movie, an Indian movie, which is Adur Gopalakrishna's Madhilugan. Is really brilliant, I would say. So that definitely deserves an award for editing. So once again, I congratulate all those who have participated in this festival, and I wish all of them great success that they make films in the future. And I thank the organizers for giving me an opportunity to watch these wonderful movies on the screens.
Thank you, sir. Sri Girish Kasravalli is one of the pioneers of the family cinema. Known internationally for his works, he has garnered 14 National Film Awards, including 4 Best Feature Films. In 2011, he was also awarded Padma Shri, the 4th highest civilian award by the Government of India. It is an honor, sir, to invite you to speak a few words.
Good morning, friends. I really congratulate and National Documentary and Short Film Festival organizers for having conducted this festival. And I also congratulate the award winner and also the filmmakers who have participated in the competition. I was happy to know that more than 100 short films were in the competition, more than 25-30 films were in the documentary section. It's very heartening to know that the young generation have taken to filmmaking in a very passionate way. Because what happens is in the mainstream cinema, the feature film, you are always conditioned by certain social pressures from the industry, pressures from the viewers and things like that. Whereas in documentaries and shorts, you don't have that kind of a compulsion. Actually, in a way, documentary filmmakers, documentary films sharpen our social perceptions and political understanding of the society. Filmmakers who are working in the documentary genre do not hesitate to express their views on these issues without any bias. Similarly, the short film genre helps the filmmaker to experiment and look at the medium from a different perspective altogether. So that way, both documentaries and short film genres help to sharpen the sensibilities, both cinematic as well as aesthetic, and also the socio-political views of the filmmaker. What I request among the filmmakers is that don't use this as a platform to jump into mainstream cinema. They are genres of their own and they are independent genres. And today, in India at least, the documentary filmmakers are making better films than the feature filmmakers. And take it as a challenge and start making any films which criticize, which take a different look at the state, at the present notions about social and political situations. So that in that sense, I am sure. And also, the other positive thing here is that these are the films made by younger generation. And watching these films will make us understand how the next generation, young generation, perceive what is happening around them. Because people who are working in the industry for more than 2-3 decades get into a rut. They can't think fresh. Whereas these people will be able to look at medium as well as political situation outside from a different perspective. In that sense, it's always a great thing to watch short and documentary films. As Vedu said, there are 5 filmmakers who have won the award, but the rest do not have to get disheartened because it's an opportunity to screen their films. Because award winners have won the award, but the rest, for the others, it's a challenge to make few more films and reach the top. So I once again congratulate the viewers, the filmmakers, and the organizers for having organized this festival. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Next, we'll move on to the award distribution ceremony. The award for the best short fiction goes to Zari Asmaan, directed by Asif Moyal. Can I please call upon the person who is representing the film? Please come forward to receive the award. The award for the best documentary goes to What Man Joe, directed by Rafeeq Ellias. Jury's special mention. First film is Phad, directed by Dhananjay, Khaimar. Is there any representative for this film? The next film is In Thunder, Lightning and Rain, directed by Rajesh James. The next award is for the best director. It goes to Nipin Narayanan, film Arimpara. The award for the best cinematographer goes to Michael Joseph, film Raghavan. The award for the best film editor goes to Sumith Kanjilal, film Bhoomi. The next is a certificate for official selection of competition films. First, Cycle, directed by Arun MS. Dalal Yadav, directed by Richa Yadav. Dalal Street, sorry. Pilandi, directed by Nipin. Shanakar, directed by Joseph. Penguin, directed by Bhaginath M. Four Walls and a Smile, directed by Ranjit Verma and Sanjo Joe. Kavete, directed by Srishma V. Sar, directed by Kunika Kharak. Palloti, directed by Jitin Raj P. Kummatikali, directed by Arjun Anand. Endelura, directed by Nawaz Salam. Gabriel, directed by Alan John Stephen. If there is any other representative for the mentioned films, you can come forward. We will now move on to the felicitation. Joseph has always been there to support us, even if it was from the outside institution. He has directed several short films and documentaries and is a great lover of art and cinema. I invite Sri Joseph sir for the felicitation address. Dr. Father Biju Alapat, Head of Department of Media Studies, St. Thomas College, Trichy, has been most supportive for each and every one of our endeavors. As one who loves and respects art and cinema, let's welcome Dr. Father Biju Alapat to give the felicitation address.
Good morning, one and all. Dignitaries on the dais, award winners, and ladies and gentlemen. It's an immense pleasure to be here to congratulate all the winners. At the same time, it's a collaboration with the International Film Festival of Trichy and Raghavan and all the filmmakers. So I really congratulate. If there is a collaboration of people, then we can have good film festivals. It's the best example for that. I congratulate all the team members, especially I congratulate Dr. C.S. Biju, who took all the pain and passion to make the venture a good, successful one. I really congratulate all my students here. They are working and they are actually collaborating to making this event a good one. So I congratulate all and all the audience. Your presence is really enriching and enthusiasm to make going forward to make such a good events, and in future we all expect your good cooperation. I wish you all a success. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Father. It's now time to conclude the award distribution ceremony. I would like to thank all the coordinators and each and everyone who participated in this program to make it a success. Thank you.